and Neat, and it is Chit Chat TV, where we have those hard conversations. If you don't have me on Chit Chat TV underscore on the gram, what are you waiting on? Follow me, and I promise I'll follow back. And while you at it, hit the link in the bio. Hit the link in the bio. Listen, you see how I got your position different today? Because you know, with technology, you never know. With technology, you can't trust it. You know what I'm saying? With equipment, you ain't never know, baby, what's going to happen. Good morning. Good morning. Let's touch base this morning. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is feeling good this morning. Listen. We're going to get into some things. We're going to have a conversation this morning. Listen, if you up early and running, listen, grab your coffees and grab your cup. What y'all drinking? Talk to me this morning. Guess what I got? I got a little black coffee over here. You know what I'm saying? A little something. I said this morning, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of cream up in there because y'all know that congestion. I'm always congestion. You know what I'm saying? I always got a lot of congestion. So grab your coffees and grab your cup. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's Hey guys, this is your girl Anik, and it is Chit Chat TV, where we have those hard conversations. If you don't have me on Chit Chat TV underscore on the gram, what are you waiting on? Follow me, and I promise I'll follow back. And while you at it, hit the link in the bio. I know it's early, and I know you guys are not usually used to me coming on this early, but I said, listen, let me catch my folk before they go, or after they go, or while they're on the road. Okay, we finna talk this morning. How y'all doing? Tell me in the chat how y'all feeling, because you know I just want to roll up on here acting like it's all about me. What y'all drinking? Let me know what y'all got in your cup this morning. You got a little bit of coffee, you got a little bit of tea, you know what I'm saying? What do you got? Let me know before we get into this charity conversation, which I think is so important. Let me know what you're drinking. I got my black coffee right here, chilling. Good morning to YouTube and Facebook, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well this morning. I hope you woke up in your right mind. Gracelyn, big up yourself. Katie Ann, big up yourself. Good morning, Maureen Brown. How are you doing this morning? Yes. I just want to just talk to y'all for a minute, see what y'all up to. Let me know in the chat how you're feeling. Emily, good morning, my dear. What you drinking, Emily? What you got, Maureen? What's on the menu this morning, boo-boo? What's good? I'm doing good. I'm still in bed. Okay, baby, then lay down on that pillow and listen to chit chat. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Listen, I'm just taking a moment to really just see what y'all up to, because you know I don't like to just act like I want to just Milo tea. Okay, Katie, Milo tea, boy, say why you eat? Milo tea. I wonder if I got no Milo in there. Listen, you want to know the secret about Milo? That blue is you. Thank you, boo boo. You know what's crazy about the Milo thing? You want to know what's crazy about it? Is this Milo thing? I don't even drink the tea. I eat the Milo. If Milo step in my house, it's over. It's over. Alex and Milo, it's over. I'm not one of them people that's gonna put it in a cup and be like, oh, mix me a Milo cup. No, I'm getting a spoon, dip it in the Milo, put it in my mouth, baby. In the middle of the midnight hours, about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I want to go hungry bite me, Milo on spoon. Yeah, hey. Me not play with you this morning. I'm not a drug thing. I'm a child at heart. I'm good at home, relaxing. Yes, I'm a child at heart. You know, I love Milo. I love Alex. Those types of things, you know, I just, from I was a kid, I love them something. You know, let me tell you, there's a few things I love. It's with food, seafood, I love crab. Anything's a crab foot, anything's a crab back, anything crab come but a comfort. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Put my phone on now. Oh my God, yeah. I just some say. Me love the crab food. Me love the seafood. Anything was a seafood like that. Me say, well, on the people, cause we go get into this conversation today. You know, it's not no joke thing. It's ain't a joke thing. We gotta get into some conversation today. I got y'all on a different angle today. Y'all know I have y'all understand. Child, I don't even want to get into what happened this morning. Child, I ain't got time, child. You know, cause you never can trust technology, and it's trained to do right. All right, you can trust equipment because it's trained to do right. But when it decides not to do right, baby, it just do it. It ain't gonna do right. Audrey, big up yourself. Audrey Rattery over here on Facebook. Big up yourself. I love seafood, but I'm allergic. Oh, that is the worst thing that can happen to you about seafood. Good morning, Diana McCoy. You know what? I truly know. You see the seafood thing? I have some family members. You know what they do? Hey! Mm. Them drink the DPH, hey, and then they go down the crab. They do it for years and years and years. Oh, we have crab time, crab time. We're gonna go and eat the crab, and the whole of them, you know. I'm told my cousin, my brother and sister. Every time them the podcast with crab, crab. Right now, DPH can't save them right now because they even smell the crab. Yeah, if they even smell the crab problem because their body develop. It's like an immune. I don't both, especially when I was a child. Yes. In time you start, there's something your body get used to it, and it doesn't work anymore. It's like any medication, and that's why I like when you take antibiotics. You're not supposed to be on antibiotics past a certain time because what happens is start breaking your immune system down and your body starts to not respond appropriately to this. Moya, good morning. Good morning. Let me see. Nazida, yes, Johnson. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Luciana. Good morning. Luciana. Is it Luciana or Luciana? Good morning. I'm June Plum. Big up yourself. Good morning. Good to have you in the house. Shout out to June Plum over there. Judith, yes, my darling. Big up yourself. My fluffy to the world, Miller. Okay. Hey. Mr. Owner of the word, them over there, the name them just a popping, man. Oh my God. I just want to touch base with y'all. All right. Good. Yes. Everyone. So everyone that's in the chat, we appreciate you coming in. You know we like to vibe. Dia Baptist. Yes, honey. Good morning. Judith. Yeah. So I want to get into this charity conversation real quick. Like I said, good morning to everyone. All my true and genuine supporters. I really love and appreciate you. You see me put up a video yesterday to let y'all know I love you. Good morning, Smurfette Young. Thank you, honey. Do you see I put that video up to let y'all know I love you? Kiri Chiron, good morning. Yeah, I let y'all know I love you. You see that video? Yeah, I brought you close and I let you know I love you. Yeah, because you got to let people know who supports you that the love you got for them is reciprocated. Yes. We're gonna get into some things because this man we come for preaching, I come for talk. Yeah. Don't expect something that you're not willing to give. Blessings to our Lady V over there. Shout out Lady V over there. Make sure you go support and follow her videos. I was over there last night. Lady V, hey! Lady V, why not stop taking the people in man? Let me stop. All right. Stop. Let me stop. Oh my God. Y'all know I'm petty and stupid. Like, let me stop. Let me stop. Last night, my Lady V was festive, guys. If you didn't get a chance to see that video, it was open topics. It was fun, and I called over there and started off with a little bit of drama. You know, hope y'all ain't mad at me. Y'all know I'm just we be chilling, we be having a good time. So shout out to Lady V once again. So you know, there's people out there that wants to receive love, wants to receive items, gifts, charity, whatever it is that they have out there. They want people to support them, but yet they don't acknowledge or support the people that are there in their corner. Let's grant good morning. And what is this? Lilis Smart. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. I don't want to mess up the name of Tesla. And good morning, darling. So we got this mindset like, all right, let me get and take and take and take, and I don't give. All right. And culturally, right, we have a thing about our culture where many are used to charitable acts because in countries like Jamaica, Africa, and different places. And don't get it twisted, Africa got a lot of riches, but there's a lot of areas in Africa, or say Haiti, and different places where people live a certain way. They live like maybe in poverty. They live just not really, being able to make ends meet every day. Linda, good morning. And just different things. All right. So everywhere you go, the scenarios are different, the needs are different, the population is different. A lot of us have been paying attention to charitable acts in the last year or two, right? I came across Donna about a year and something ago because I remember I started following Donna before the war started and stuff, and I used to cover little videos on Donna and stuff like that, and I watched charity. So that's when I knew about charities in Jamaica. Even though I know there's people in Jamaica that does charity, I never knew people in Jamaica that does public charity. My mom is a woman of charity. She has always been a charity her entire life. I'm a PK, I'm a pastor's kid. She not one of them fake ones. Nope, she not. She not take the church money. No, she not. No, she not. She take more than food more to feed people. Yeah, because my mother good like that. That's how good my mom was. My mom was not typically the religious woman that could never grow and understand time. And as much as she was, the type that followed the rules and was highly respected, my mom was still the same lady that put on her slip flap and went a country go help deliver baby. My mom was never ideally one of those religious people that just stuck in religion. Even though we was, we never used to wear pants back then time then, and we never used to do necklaces and earrings and the color hair and all that stuff and the lip gloss and all this stuff that people equate to salvation. I always notice how my mother is. My mother and my father is two different people. The example of Christ that I follow more so is my mother's. You know what I'm saying? Because this woman just give and just I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. So let me tell you a quick story before we get into this whole charity thing. My mom, and I shout out to my mom, woman of God, one of the most genuine I've met, because especially being older now, I I don't care if I think you're a fake Christian or like you're not like genuine, like even one's perfect, but if I feel like you're not like one of them genuine people, I don't rock for you, and that's just me. Period. I call you out. I don't care, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't come out acting like you so holier than thou. You shouldn't come out acting like because you wear long skirt and socks and you have on your long hat means you're holy. You're the same one sneaking around. Stop that, because we've all been there. My pastor's kid, I've been in those positions where we running and hiding because you feel like you can't be yourself. You feel like people automatically judge you based on what you're wearing. But my mom never was stuck in religion. Religion is a part of the foundation, because anything you do religiously, anything you do continuously is religion. Let's talk about school. Let's talk about your relationship with your husband and your wife. It's religion. It's a foundation. It's a structure. And a lot of you have no understanding when it comes to certain things. So you guys just pile things together. Now, this is not for my big man them who have already lived life and you already know her perspective. Shout out to Chocolate and Vanilla over here. They're having a pageant. Please go sign up for the pageant. Oh, now I'm good girl chit chat run over the car. Problem. And then listen to me. And I said, modeling is what I do. Hey, if COVID, me I graduate right now. Okay, the good girl platform, long time. Yeah, we walk, we show them at New York Fashion Week and all and something like, yeah, yeah. We travel and walk enough show, yeah, yeah. Actually, I just did a show, Catwalk for Kidneys. It's the charitable show, real big show, amazing vendors over there in Syracuse last year. So we love pageant, we love fashion shows, we love dressing up and walking in that catwalk, baby. I'm walking in that catwalk, baby. Okay, so my mom has always been a structure that made sense. So I followed, and God helped me to really, transition, or is transitioning from that just that hardcore structure, because it blinds people from seeing God relationally. Because if every time I do something, I have a structure telling me you're not good enough, you're never gonna make it, you got hell, hey, get it. Everything is a problem. You can never grow. And then the problem is they don't teach you how to grow because you're so stuck worried about wearing pants. You're so stuck thinking because you don't cuss bad and go club and drink rum. God will see you with the wine. God will see you with the wine last month. Stop it. You're no different than them. So when we think of ourselves and we examine ourselves, we say, God, everything ain't right. Let me eat the fish and spit out the bone. How do I eat the fish and spit out the bone? So now I've learned, and I'm learning now, how to eat the fish, Diana Mason, good morning, and spit out the bone appropriately. Some fish, we don't feed them none at all. One of our supporters over here said they're allergic to seafood. Some of you, the fish ain't all this time. It's dirty fish, rotten fish. The fish not seasoned good, like God. They take out the fish out of one pan, come give you. The boatman and go get, then take the fish out of pan, come give you. Run a back on the so. Sally Sue jump on and take out the fish, come give you for. So the fish is no good. So we consider those things, right? What is good? So all these years, when I watch mommy used to travel back in the day, and she used to come. No, me never understand something. I never know this something till I'm a child, till I'm an adult. When I was a child, I didn't know. And I used to get the milk powder them and the rice and the flour them and them, give the people in the community. And yes, I was sitting there pile up outside of my house and my porch. You know, we had the house back in the day in Jamaica. We all this bag we have to pack up and pile up and give people. I never understood what my mother was doing. I never knew what charity was. Because I lived my entire life seeing my mom give. So the story I want to tell you, there's this guy, we call him Madman. Back in the day when I was a kid, them call him Madman. But in Jamaica, that's how we address them, which I think needs to be changed. Mental health is a serious thing. All right? And a lot of people in Jamaica have mental health. They don't get medication. They can't afford it. They don't get the institutions over there to really train people to. It's just a lot of things that stop people from getting help. Plus family issues, support, oh my God, accessibility. And those are some of the biggest things is accessibility. Because some of y'all got access, but you don't take advantage. But people that are trying to go somewhere in life, they don't even have access. Right? So we see that access is a big issue within our communities, especially third world countries that struggle. All right? So my mom saw that there people didn't have access. God opened door for her within that structure of church. And she started connecting with different people, and charity started running. She walked the streets, deliver baby, have street service. Me the pan her till because me the last one, me the wash belly. I'm the wash belly. Me wash out her belly and I said, no, my pitney now come. Yeah, I run things. Yeah, mommy. You hear me? Mommy the pan ya? Hey. So, I never knew even that I was going to be more like my mother. I'm just a little bit more edgy and feisty. I look like her, I sound like her. My voice, so crazy. Same tone as my mother. I write like my mother. Don't know why. When I look at a piece of paper, I say, God, why you do it? I didn't know a lot of things that I was mirroring my mother and a lot of things until I become an adult. I also didn't appreciate my mother as much as I do now as an adult when I was a child. Because I never knew and understand what we got until you're an adult, you live life, and you start experiencing. So that's where even with church and charity are given, or religion, the structure itself, after a while, nobody can tell you to go to church if you decide not to go. Nobody can tell you not to this and that if you decide, because when you start having understanding and you've been in places that maybe this doesn't look good, maybe this ain't right for me, maybe this and that, it's like eating the fish and spitting out the bone. The question is, are you spitting out the wrong bone? And are you eating the right fish? All right. We got to consider those things. And that's fish scenario is just a scenario. All right. We can equate that to anything else relationally. Someone know there with the man and the man give up no long. Hey, don't let me start. Hey. Someone know there with the woman and the woman are rooks, brother. Yeah, good as. Some of you run there, yeah, get to the best friend and the best friend, the eyes where you have and I like you. There's many things what we need to spit out of our life. But we act like when I see the bone stuck in our throat. Name piece of bread now and get out the bone out of your throat. Because some of those friends you keep is like a bone or a thorn in your side. You hear me? Some of those family members that are sucking you dry, charitably, out of your pocket. They're a thorn in your side. That's true. Charity, they look for it, but many don't look to give it. Many want to receive and don't give. So now let's get into this real charity thing. Charity became a big thing when we noticed Donna Gold page. Because like I told y'all, I never knew about a lot of charity in Jamaica because it was not highlighted. And a lot of Jamaican people that I've come across over the last year or two, I never knew them like that. I started following social media more, and as time goes by, you start following people more, so you started getting to know other channels. For example, I've been posting church on my YouTube channel for a very long time. Facebook would know that, because Facebook doesn't have all those videos before. I never used to come live on Facebook. They begged me to come live on Facebook, because I see that Facebook have a lot of supporters. So I say, okay, cool, no problem. I come live on Facebook. But when I came live on Facebook, as a person who likes doing the church, likes airing the things of God, you know what I'm saying? When I go down, like Sunday, I didn't go to church, so I didn't air service. But you know that every Sunday we air service. So I started sharing it on Facebook as well. It's nothing new. I come in contact with other services and channels that do so because I started doing church. No, when I started doing church, that was something that was already in my heart. I've already been doing. And then because of that, I was like, I started coming across a lot of people that does church. And their channels are dedicated to church. And I was like, oh, wow, this is so amazing. So now I started following them. And that's how I come in contact with a lot of people. Some of the things that are in my heart for this channel has always been there. Especially shout out to, what is, my God, what is the name of it? TV. Unstoppable TV. Shout out to him because I even came across his platform and I started binge watching them videos. Cha, honey, me say the video them about Unstoppable addictive. Come like a little CSI Miami movie them addicting body now. But even him, when I started binge watching him, there's a lot of things he say on channel before he starts his shows that I said on my channel. Like, okay, so I didn't go over there and take nothing that he said. That everything I say is authentically from me. I don't pick up people's verbiages and stuff because I got a brain of my own. I don't need you to say something for me to mimic what you say or your ideas. I got my own mind. So when I looked at that, that empowered me and encouraged me to know that there's other people out there that think similar to me. You know, we're not the same. None of us is the same. But I noticed there's a lot of people that I don't know or knew before that I'm coming across now that I'm like, yo, these people are really amazing. So with charity thing, then I give everybody, then I give, you know, the charity, not then I give, but those give Donna, and then Donna use our platform, as well as Donna gives in her own charity. So that's one of the examples that people have been, you know, using, you know, to judge charity. But both gives send you the talk of, yeah, big up yourself, June. All right, so now with that example, I think that a lot of people are comparing their charitable acts to Donna's charity, as well as the fans, the supporters, are also trying to compare Donna's charity to others. And Donna's charity is not the same as people's charity, because when you're doing your own thing, you're doing your own thing. All right? Over Chicha TV, we don't run charity. But last December, we did charitable acts. We went out and we blessed 2 families in Jamaica, and that was it. When the time comes, we mentioned that we want to do a back to school thing for the kids in this community. Guess what? If we get to it and we get it done. But you're not going to hear me come out here begging money every day. And I won't want none of your cash apps or your Zells until the time comes. Because none of them are going to stand me and think, say, I give me something to survive. Because when glory is given, it will be glorified to God. See how some of you get in position and you're going to get God to get involved. Do not glorify Donna. Because Donna is not God. God will use Donna's platform. But anytime flesh get involved in anything, it will not work. I don't care who you have. I don't care how much supporters you have. If God is no longer getting the glory, you're walking a dangerous road. He will mash your puppet and lick you down and take it all. Honestly, he will take it all. So when you're giving charity to Donna, first, the candidate that's giving has to have a heart of purity. You're the giving, not looking back. That's the first step to charity. First step. So that's number 1. Number 2, when that money come out of your hand and drop in, and then I go shop. My question is, what is your expectations for that money? With charity over there, so Planka shop, she calls the people name. That's the way she tells you who gives. She put them on paper and she telling them who give. That's how that charity is run. They have their way of doing the things. That's their thing. But when you look at it, there's many people in charity. They join charity. And if things don't go their way, they want the money back. Things don't go your way, you want the money back. Or you're in the background. You see something? That guy, you see me get the guy don't have money and the boy don't have money and he not even, I know me not hear me name call. Me I tell you now. I know me not hear me name call. See them? Yeah. And I saw you gone on the difference, so they comment them now. And I saw you gone on other platform. The dog, the same go. What you get to? You tell me now. You tell me. So first thing, your heart have to be clean. When the money drop out of your hand and drop into the shop, leave it into the shop. Make the shopkeeper decide what to do with it. Because the reason you give it is because you see something potentially good over the shop. You may see a little bag juice and cheese chip and you say, yeah, I don't want. Buy it and give the boy down the street. That's okay. I notice the boy I was hungry and I linger around the place. So what you do? Give the money and say, oops, then buy the drinks or the cheese chip, bag juice, banana chips for the little pitney. That's your hope with charity. That the things you say you're going to do, you do it. Now, we have seen on charity where there's some things that was done in different places, not just that, we're talking about charity in general. Mistakes will be made. Why? Because these things are learning curves. When you're dealing with people, you learn so they're not clean and pure. So guess what? The support of them, people with the drunken spirit, will give them million, them feast of them a boss. So now, you better answer my phone call. Me send $1,000 last week and they get a notion on side phone. See, this is about self more than it is about them. Half of you think it's about you. When you examine yourself and your heart, man. I'm not saying we got it right every time. I'm not saying that. Sometimes our motive is wrong. But if you see that your motive is wrong and you can catch yourself, and you can catch yourself, shake up yourself, my brother and sister, and say, God, let my heart be clean with giving. You see all the people suffer. You see all the people suffer. Especially in our country. When they pick them and walk around with the turf shoes them, and people that have nothing, and they have to pick them and they might breed up still. Because one thing I realize about poor people, they still having sex. You could have poor and a pot for pissing now, but you're still having sex and still producing those kids. Now, we're not going to act like every scenario is the same. Because we don't pile up everything in one and throw it in people's faces. We don't do that. We compartmentalize. Some people are in their homes right now, getting raped, having babies, and it's not by choice. I'm going to tell you that right now. Many people are under control in relationships right now, and they don't have a choice. Because one, they don't have protection and resources, so they have to submit. That's why some of you grew up in a household where your own mother hates you and treats you like dog. And your own sister hates you and treats you like dog. And you have to sit down there. Why would you have to sit in that mess? In America, just go tell the school. They'll take you out. Hey, Jamaica, you got to sit in it and be abused. And be the ugly stepchild. Many have been damaged from that. Because in those moments, you're in your own house feeling like a charity case to your own mama and your own daddy. And God forbid they bring the step kid up in there and treat the step kid better than you. My God. Because sometimes they bring the step kid and treat the step kid better than you because they love the wife or they love the husband. Why you do it? When I come to play no games with you now, you know. Over yes, sir. We have those hard talk, real talk conversations. So there's many situations we can say where charity is needed. And me and you, us, we see it's a need. That's why we give. I don't like to see kids or people suffering. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm the type of girl like this. I've been to the stores and see homeless people outside. They're like, beg you dollar, beg you two, beg you this, beg you that. Right? I'm like, I don't give money to certain people because when we compartmentalize, you have to consider, does this person have mental health? Does this person have an addiction problem? Will I be adding to their addiction problem? And you got to consider a lot of things. You can't just be like, hey, I'm giving this because I just know you're hungry. It looks like you're hungry. So make you. No, fool. Because then I go give horses to people. What? Lord Jesus. Let me take time and talk. I'm ignorant this morning for the foolishness. Many got houses built for them. And they don't appreciate nothing. We could talk about it. They don't appreciate nothing. So should they have gotten the charity? Was it wisdom? Some of them, you give them the TV and they sell it. Why you do it? You give them the TV, choose charity, and them sell it. So we compartmentalize when we give in and we say, all right, let's see what's going on in their life. Some of you, you didn't even try to find out. You listen to their words because them put on tube shots. Lord God, I'm coming here, yard. Put on tube hat. Put on pants for tear up. And come and drag all them pitney in a tube shots, come carry it and say, me hungry, man. You know, I don't see it. When I go there, you had big 65-inch pan wall, more than you. Hey, why are you doing it? Eh? So we have to what? Analyze. So what we do is, when we go to the store, and we see homeless people, and they say, can I have a money? I said, are you hungry? If they're hungry, they're not going to refuse you going into the store and buying them food. I will always go in there, buy a bunch of stuff, carry it out in a bag and give you. You have a blessed day. But I don't put money in an addicted person pocket. You're a fool. You don't add to their problem. And you don't know what their diagnosis is. You give them $20, they go smoke the crack pipe. Sometimes that's the position they are. Not everybody that's homeless is on drugs. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, if you don't know the situation, and especially when you observe physically what's going on, because you cannot just give without observation. Some of you just pull anybody from charity. Give anybody because they say it. No. Not because I'm crying a couple tears. Don't mean nothing. There's millions of people in the world crying tears right now. And I know that in your life, or my life, me can't cry a tear somewhere. Because we all got something going on that sometimes we hold on the inside. And we don't tell people. And those things make you emotional. Those things make you cry. But in this case, some people, when they're poor and they don't have food to eat, they cry. Let's talk about the Delano situation. We see how that turns sour quick. Hey! Belly button problem. We see how that situation turned quick. Hurry up, put in the comments what you think about the Delano situation. Tell me. I hear some pretty good points brought up about that situation, you know. Because at first, everybody thought, oh yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, and I think it's an amazing story. I like it, you know. But with everything that came behind this Delano story, hey, it come like say, why does so much mix up have to come behind charity? Because there's impurities of heart in that charity. Whatever that act is. Because let me tell you something. When you're giving, it don't take all that mix up. When you're giving, it doesn't take all that mix up. Take the one flour, give Sally Sue. Take the one sugar, give Sally Sue. Get the little oatmeal, give Sally Sue. Goronessa, give Peter the oatmeal. Give him the rice, give him the sugar. Goronessa, give him. But no, and that's alone enough. You know, she said, him give Sally Sue 2 more grain of rice over me. You know, she said, him give Sally Sue pound of flour over me. And I know charity done problem. Because somebody's heart ain't clean in the pudding over them, man. Think about it. Somebody's heart is not clean. Somebody's squeezing something that they got to hide. That's why when they come out and they tell you, they make up their stories and they come tell you the excuses as the fans. We're not stupid. We pay attention. We see the discrepancies. When we did our charity act in December, I promise you something, guys. We never had one issue, one problem for a second. Never. Bitch, there's no question about the money. Ain't no money taken in my pocket. Me not needing the money. Me good. Because if I needed money, I wouldn't come on music lives and come on lives play music. Because I stay playing music on here. Because when you go on live play music, you don't make no money. So if this is a money chase, then I'm gonna be poor. Because I ain't see it yet. So it's not about money for all of us. Our motives are not led by money. So when you talk about you come and you do charity, you gotta ensure it's clean all the way around. Do you understand? If you're in charity, you can't necessarily always be so poor. You can't be poor. Jesus Christ. Always you can run charity if you're poor. Don't get me wrong, let me explain, because some of you, that hit you hard and you don't know what I mean. So let me explain. Poor people can give. Because even the Bible talk about that woman that give the little mite. Is it the Shumanite? What they call Shumanite woman? I can't pronounce the word. I'm chat bad. She gave the little mite. That's all she had. And she gave it. Right? Because she wanted to give that last thing. To show the condition of her heart. But do you think that God was going to go without blessing her? After she gave out of her heart? But in the same sense, when you compartmentalize and you analyze every situation differently, because every situation is different, you got to sort it out. You can't just jump into things. Every situation is different. After you have analyzed the situation and you pre the situation, you make a decision. All right? You can't just hop, skip, and jump into things. So now, if you're poor, and you are collecting money for charity, you tell me, say you know what take none for yourself? So if you're poor, and you live in a like 1-2 bedroom, or not now go on that much, or you might not be poor in the dirt like the little boy there. But things can go on a little better for you through this charity. So you're not going to take anything for yourself. You're going to just, run around and say, hallelujah all day. Collect this $1,000 million and give it to Sally Sue, Peter, Paul, and John on the corner. And I don't eat. Ha ha! I'm feeding you and I don't eat. We're no wicked. We don't eat. It not work so. We're not going to play fool to get wise. All right? Well, we're not going to... Nothing is wrong with a person that's poor coming in contact and saying, I want to start charity. But the fact is, don't come and lie and say you're going to take nothing because the charity going to put it in your pocket. Because that's what? The moment you take time off to commit to a charity, you're supposed to get something. Because if you walk foot all day, I got Western Union, and you're walking the street, okay, and food and clothes, you should be allotted something. So don't take advantage of people. I don't have a problem with money. I don't have a problem with cash up and you taking little something. But how much are you taking out of that money you receive? It's not your money. That's why people that run up and down have to get a little check, little money in their pocket. Because if you're sending a young man or a young girl, you gotta be in a taxi to get money and collect all this money, you cannot expect them to do it for free. That's not right. But we have to consider how it's done. You don't skim them how much money off the top of the money and say, well, I got 100,000, but in all reality, you got 200,000. That's dishonest. Very dishonest. And so some of them stay, me know one charity for sure, a way scammer, but cocks people are back, and them, that's why them up and running. And everything is not charity too, mama. So they need to differentiate the difference. You can have a little thing you say, I give once in a while, or whatever, but you're not a charity if you're not registered as a business. Let's talk about the business aspect of it. After you that do charity in Jamaica, you ain't legal. But the culture give. The culture give, and I know that's what it does. A lot of businesses ain't legal. You have to hustle and make a living. So I have no problems with it. But in 2022, if you're gonna be a social media charity and you want clout, go register your business. Cause I don't got time. Register your business. Make it legit. Make it official. However, you don't make stuff official because you want to sneak money. Because you don't want the government to come check that money. I can talk about it. You don't want to come take the little income in and out, right? So you keep it quiet, some of you. And for all those who lying at the charity is registered and it's not. I'm sure there's a lot of people on here the charity is registered and there's some that isn't. So it depends. Now, this Delano situation took a turn that I didn't think it should have taken because charity is not that, it's not a mission that is supposed to be that hard. The hardness about charity, the most hardness is if you're building a house and you have to get workmen and those type of hardship. It shouldn't be hard in your mind of where money goes, who gets what, and how fairly it's given. It should always be fair across the board. Now I see Nikki Cromas come out. Shout out to Nikki Cromas for all those who follow Nikki Cromas. She be go out in that community and she started highlighting and giving. This is the thing I'm going to say about that. I think it's an amazing thing she's doing and she should continue to do it, such thing, right? But this is what I don't like. That when things are highlighted, that's when I see these so-called influencers, so-called supporters of these people come out. Guys, I want to see you guys that have the money, have the notoriety, the popularity, the platform. I want to see you guys do more in Jamaica. I'm a little person. And we did a little thing back here and the people were blessed. But y'all got a platform and y'all think that y'all can't highlight nobody else. Y'all can't do nothing because, and y'all want to highlight and be on the clout chase. No, we're not doing that in this season. We don't care if you're using charity to clout chase. I'm not saying Nikki Crummins is doing this, guys. I'm just saying in general, I'm using an example. I didn't see where people are giving to these communities until this story became a problem and the government and everybody want to be a part. Why am I not seeing people like Nikki Crummins in other communities on a regular base? And let's take Nikki off the board because she's a young woman living her life. She don't owe nobody nothing in Jamaica. So I say nothing against Nikki Crummins. She got her own business and her own empire to worry about and her own man over there. Yeah. So guess what? We ain't gonna stick on that. But we talk about leadership in Jamaica. Those who supposed to help the people then. You only show up when things go viral because now Jamaica look bad and look shame. It's sad that celebrities have to reach out to other people to help people in Jamaica and the government and the president in Jamaica. When they don't they tell people, Mr. President, watch out. When they don't they tell people, say they have to get shot to get water. Me remember when the bro God, they come out and tell people, say, if they want water, them to get shot. This T19 shot there. You see, on the wicked and terrible, God, I got charged on the feet. You don't do that to people. People are human beings. You don't do that to them. You don't sit back and do that to people. People are supposed to have food. Them supposed to have food. You understand? Lord, the miserable girls. We are talk, let's see. Them not register because them want money. Them want self. In my situation turn out worse than this because I lost my donation and then the person tell it like say they give me and I am sorry that lady signed me. What a sin. You can call you on the phone. Let me turn on the phone here. Hey! Hey! Boy, I mean I wanted to talk with this man, you know. I want to start with this man. If when you come by my line this man, come talk about things, a problem. Because I have no water in the mouth this man to talk. Alright. Now let's get into another subject to this morning. And guys, if you're going to call in, make sure you call in on my Chicha TV Hard Talk page. Not the hashtag Hard Talk, because I'm on that page now. But the regular Chicha TV Hard Talk page. Through Messenger. Alright, I'm going to leave the phone right there. Y'all can call if y'all want. Don't come out here and request me on the live while I'm on the live. Just let me know. Alright? So let's get into that real quick. So the page is open, so you know it's open right now. All right. Let's my God. Tell me in the comment area what you guys think. Let me see. Guys, be careful. But Joey, don't worry about it. You're fine. Guys, Yes. All right, listen now. So let's get into some more things. I'm just trying to read your comments for a second. I want to see what y'all are saying. I got your positions different, so I'm a little different in the room today. Hmm. So people have a lot to say. Go ahead and put your comment in there real quick about that. Let me see what y'all saying about that. As I'm reading the comments. Charity today is a new way of making money. Absolutely. All right, YouTube, let me come over here because I have not been paying attention to YouTube as much because the phones are different today. Good morning, everyone. In the chat, I see all of y'all over here. Y'all talking about things. I'm late for charity. Yes, please, big up yourself. Yes, my God. You know, over here, man, YouTube. You know, over here. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. I see it. I remember one day a lady came into the train saying she hungry, asking for food. A little girl gave her something, and I gave her my expensive shrimp salad. That's right. I know that's right. You don't give nobody what you don't want anyway, so that's amazing. Oh my God, now talk up the things over here, man, on YouTube. Let me grab this one and read some of y'all. Somebody says, everybody is doing charity for self-gratification. Somebody else says, real talk, any compelled us to take the vaccine when it's allegedly retracted. Yes. They're doing something. That's all the union. They're doing something. But they should pay taxes if they're getting something for themselves. It's no transparency. If no transparency, then they shall pay. You work and pay taxes. Absolutely. Yes. And that's the thing. And that's the difference. If you're working at the charity as a job, if you don't do anything fully on the side to make money, you need to register the charity because what it comes down to is stealing. And it don't look like it, but it is stealing because people are not knowing where the money is allocated properly. It's a different world we're living in. It's a different world we're living in. You gotta be careful. Somebody said yes, so true. Some of them are making millions from the charity and they not doing anything to produce income. And Sudanna sells her cake and do promotion, which is great. Yeah. And I tell people all the time, even let's use the example in your church. A lot of people think that pastors, every pastor is on in church getting paid, and whether they get a love offering or not. I can use my pastor as an example. My pastor, since I've known him from when I was a kid, he's always had a full-time job. He has never not have a job. So and I'm not saying some pastors ain't retired, and that's what pays their bills. But if they dedicate enough to that, their lives, that means you need to be up in Bible study all the time, giving that word. You need to be at prayer all the time, doing all that, showing up to church. You can't be a pastor collecting a check, but yet everybody is preaching and you ain't. You over there, you're not feeding the sheep, but yet the sheep is coming out their poor pocket every week and giving you money. No, money has to be allocated genuinely and righteously, because if you thief money, it's not a good thing. It will come back around to you. And we are with some of the church rent need to pay. Absolutely. Someone that take the money and some of you too, you're forgetting too that church doesn't run on water. The bills in the church, the building you're going to, there is a rent that's due there. There's a light bill, there's a gas bill for some places. There's hot water tank. There's renovations. There is equipment cost. And the list goes on if you have staff. Because even church, as much as it is charitable organization, they still have to provide paperwork for the government every year. They cannot just get up because I'm a free institution and say, me I take money and I throw on a record. You cannot do it. It's illegal. It is illegal. But guess what? In a country like Jamaica, the rules sometimes don't apply because the leadership are shady themselves. Do you notice? They don't show up at your country and you're off road until it's time to vote. Hey, talk the truth. Why they do it? Do you notice? They go to the river around the so with heap of rockstone them when I type. But anytime you don't vote for them, they never come back and fix the road. Talk the truth. Talk the truth. And those things, as a community, as a society, you deserve. You deserve food, you deserve shelter, and you deserve all that. We told the bro God down the him. We said the community in Jamaica should never suffer like that. You should have a census of all these people in each community. and the needs of the people. And every month, you should have had people trained and packing gift, what I said to them, care packages, I call them. Do you see? And give the poor people even if it's once a month. Since COVID, people suffer bad, and none of you have done nothing that good. There's things done in the background. There's Nicky Chromas come out and do along other side, other people. But these people are regular people like me and you, that life has opportunity and them boss. And them get rich and switch or whatever the story is. You and I might not have gotten to that point yet. Do you see? So it is expected of them to always do, and it's not right either that they, because they have money, should take all their millions and go to the communities. No. They got their money and they got their millions because they did something strategic that bust out in the right time and the right season, so they get popular. As a celebrity thing going on. I saw it going on. If I do something right now crazy enough, I might end up on Shade Room if I'm willing to sacrifice myself like that. Because when you get notoriety, people start shaming you for your goodness. They shame you for your money. They shame you for your education. People are shaming me to have education. Your devil is a liar. Shame your mama. Because they see a mama where you have, they tell you stuff you got to school. Now what? Just some more no? You don't know how to pick them because you don't want to pick them succeed. You don't force them to succeed. And then you see other people's children. You don't want other people's children to have the best. You wicked. And bad mind and jealous and envious. Yeah, good as I said it. Wicked, bad-minded, and jealous. Nobody never tell if you go force ripe. Nobody never tell if you force ripe when granny told you to sit down and catch your backside at school. Nobody never said over the boy yard. Stop blaming people for your problem. I'm going to tell you right now. Half of you, because you don't listen, you become a charity case and a nuisance in people's back. And for all who have family in America, what wanna beg and licky nyami every day, thinking that people in America have everything, get a job. Go to a big and sell tangerine. Go sell bag juice and cheap chip. Because when I sit back and I work my hard-earned money and I don't work overtime, losing sleep, and I give you the money and you ain't even have the decency to say you're thankful. And God forbid if you can't give it to them, they get an attitude. My God. You're not ramp with me. Why you do it? Me, I see people in jail right now. Jail. Jail. Have phone, WhatsApp. Roll up them things, spliffy, and in a jail. A jail, let me know. Hey. Right now, me have somebody who me know in a jail upon WhatsApp. Want to text me phone right now. One of my friend them. And me say, where you text me from? Oh, yeah, oh, that happened. Jail. It's the ghetto for me. Too much leeway. Too much leeway. And some of you, you got your favoritism. Cut that favoritism crap out. Cut that mess out. Someone sit up on a big old broad batty down in Jamaica. They wait for cousin and family and auntie and uncle mine, you know. Go get a job, swati. Go get a job. Wanna shame the family sometime, you know. Wanna shame the family sometime. You're so prideful. You can go to every party, put on the best lace front wig, better than me. And you don't have money? And you don't work? Where you get this money from? Where you get this money from? Someone I run charity, we not soon have no job, but where you get this money from? Someone I run up a hotel, where you get the money from? Hey, don't me talk this morning. Me don't know the joke, we don't know. We're not stupid. God is gonna me say God I go charge you know. God I go charge you know. And when the woman or the man say the $20 cash up, and you say I own the $20 and nothing, and you take it and name it God McDonald's, God I go charge you. Me telling you something. When you think this thing is a joke. God cares about the poor. What the scriptures say about the poor. The widow. They matter to God. Those in prison, nobody remember them. They matter to God. This is getting out of control. Nyami and licky not playing again. Now me hear people complain about cameras with charity. Let's talk about that. Should charity be an open thing? Should the rules of charity be transparency visually? Is it okay for me to let the whole world know who I'm helping by camera footage? People use the camera for different reasons. Some said, me don't want nobody to lie upon me, so me have to record it. And to be honest, camera is what saved a lot of us in situations when people have lied on us, honestly. So I know the importance of camera. But this is not about camera. This is about charity within your heart, ministry-wise. So that's why I said, when they get to the pride and they start glorifying people and they start glorifying themselves, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. When their heads start get big, I don't care if they're good and they're considered Christians. Watch it. Watch it. Do you want me to repeat that? When you notice everybody's giving you glory and you cock up your chest and pack up your head so and say, hey, yummy. Watch it. Because God will not share his glory with you. May I talk with them a clean mouth this morning. Over here, we have those hard talk, real talk conversation. So let's get into this camera thing, the Chit Chat TV way. First, charities need to be registered. Why? Because when you're a registered business, you are held accountable to rules. But you know, we are an unruly generation. So, that's the first step many do. They don't register because they don't want to follow rules. So what they do, they make their own rules. There's such thing as confidentiality. And it has to be used in many situations. Some situations, it's not, because the recipient gives you the go-ahead and they want it to be public. But you have to consider situationally what's appropriate for camera and what's not. You, the supporters, and I have seen that some people love to be on camera and they don't mind. But those that are in positions that shame them, exposes them, and set them up for people to attack them. Your Majesty, welcome. Is your Majesty here? Your Majesty Chris just finished watching you, Lord. Hold on. I acknowledge Your Majesty if you're over here. You think I don't joke thing? It's matter of I acknowledge everybody over here. You come in a bad man, I acknowledge everybody. Majesty, big up a clean self. Clean nice self. I'm telling you something right now. So those are things. So when we compartmentalize, we think, first rule, They didn't register charity. And this is not that specific to anybody. If the charity isn't registered, you don't have a specific rule. All right, let's break it down a little bit. If you're a doctor and you want to have a open practice, but you don't want to work with, for example, other, agencies, and you open your own little firm. See, when you do that, you can apply your own rules and certain little things, but even within that, there are guidelines ethically that you have to abide by. HIPAA. Anybody knows what HIPAA is? That's a big deal in America. Big deal on a lot of jobs. And if you violate it, you can lose your job like that. There's a HIPAA laws in business. Chris over there, if he's over here, guess what? Let me tell you, as simple as you see cake. When you're sitting and you're talking with your customers, the 10 more customers who listen have no business knowing what your and the specific customer is talking about. That's confidentiality and trust within that business. So in every business, the trust might vary and it might be different levels to it, but it is still important that we have that. So listen now, everybody don't deserve to be on camera. The situation can be on camera, as in, you go somewhere sometimes and first, people need to be acknowledged that camera is on. All right? They have to be acknowledged, me say to me more loud, that the camera is on. Cause I mean, Kaka one camera in the corner, yes, so. I'm talking to you. Yeah, man, two to the turn round. And you're on internet to backside. And you're wondering, what is this? And you freak out because God forbid, if you have any sickness for your body and it shows, you're not in your best place, the shirt might tear up or your mouth might have a cross. God forbid. Jesus Christ, me say enough problems. So now if you understand, view, compartmentalize the situation and see what's the appropriate manner. Someone if you stop with the camera. Everything, it's an open program. Dana, over Dana shop that them say every day. But me and you both know as supporters of Dana that enough things Dana shouldn't put on camera and it come to bite her in the body. It bites her because the said camera turn against her. The same camera people them. Because them take the clip. And they take it and they say, could they? Yeah, man, tell about the girl, then I go, yes, I tell about her. See there, hear what she say. See there, my God, you can't trust them. Why, yeah. I tell about them, my teeth, them, my wicked heart. And now then I have to come back and explain. Because it should never be on camera. So even Dana made mistakes with that. I love Dana, but some of those things, very inappropriate. So do we have to maneuver? Nothing is wrong with the open program because it's okay. It's just how you do it. And yes, your recipients, some of them are so vulnerable and sick. So when we see people look on bed and sick out, there's certain things. I'm sorry, you could never do it in America. You will get in big trouble. I'm sorry. A lot of you have broken so many rules. You broke so many rules with what is considered charity. You're breaking rules. And when anybody said anything about it, it's a problem. Because when you think people I look for in front, I don't look for people. I'm a grown woman. And I was given another love in my life. I'm not lacking. And I have God to heal me where I'm broken. So don't ever think that some of us is looking for help and charity and clothes. Because we never did. So when we think about impact and impacting each other, we see that we all are not perfect, so we make mistakes. So you need to learn from them. Stop puff up on the chest and go on like we're not God. Learn about the business. Understand what works. Understand what don't work. See how I could go forward to doing better. Next time. Now let me see over here on YouTube, because I know my YouTube people going to kill me for not even reading the comment. Live is mute. What? What do you mean you can't hear me? It's not on mute. The live is not on mute. Good morning, Annie Chatters. I have a question for you. Do you watch Dana Hot Topics? It's so good. If I watch Dana Hot Topics, yes, I do. Not all the time, but I do. What other channel are you on? I'm on Facebook. Why is you guys not hearing me? Are you now? I'm on Facebook, so guys, you can. Okay, you're hearing me. I don't know why y'all wasn't hearing me. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. See, that's why I like having. You see, I have the phone position different now. I'm in it. You know what the galang. That's why I have to put my phone on the right position. Cause I don't want none of you not hear what me I say. Me not in that. Cause I not repeat my video them. But yeah. So when you pre the thing now and you look, you have to pre and look. Can't find you. It is Chit Chat TV #HARDTALK, not the one without the hashtag. The one with the hashtag is my regular page, business page that I'm on right now. I don't go live on the regular the other page. I need to go live on that page. I really need to. I'm gonna get to it. Guys, bear with your good gal. Alright? Remember she talk her program of transparency, boy, I believe. Hey, listen to me. Let me go over Facebook. Let me go read up Facebook comment here. See what Facebook I say. Now I left up my Facebook people, let me know. Hold on there. Remember, so I believe if you want to help, you're going to be on camera. Yeah. Sometimes I'm talking too much. This is the thing. It's the thing. Nothing is, guys, we're not saying nothing is wrong with being on camera. That's not it. Because we actually don't have an issue with being on camera. We have an issue is when you're on camera, how is it and what you expose while you're on camera? That is what it comes down to. Thank you, baby. I appreciate everybody giving me the compliment on the blue. I like. Thank you. Oh, you found me, mama. Good. Good. Facebook people, not Facebook people, YouTube people, if you can't hear me, please let me know. I hold the phone. I want y'all to feel left out. But anyways, so those are some of the things we have to look at. Those are some of the things we have to consider. It's not one thing, And everybody that speaks about this ain't hating on you. Anybody speak up, nobody cares. Some of y'all too caught up. Nobody cares. Let me take my thing off here. Nobody cares. We over here, we hustling, we working. We really and truly out here hustling and working. We taking care of our lives. We ain't looking for help from mommy and daddy. We grown out here. We don't go and ask for no darn Western Union. I don't even ask for $1 to eat. If I was suffering, my mama would never know. Because I'm grown now. Do you see? I'm not nobody charity case, and I sure enough ain't my mama a charity case for anybody. It should be for my mama. If I'm going to be a burden to anybody, let me be a burden to my mom and daddy, the people who brought me into this world. Let me do that. I don't know why y'all say I'm freezing. Anyways, technology, you can't always help it, child. You can't always help it. So the camera thing, I see people coming out complaining about camera and this and that. It's not there's an issue with camera. It's the way you use that camera and what you allow on the camera. Guys, you got to consider these things. We got to stop. We got to work on this. Because y'all just sit back and do any willy-nilly thing on camera. Wanna sit back and do every willy-nilly thing on camera. And then on a beggy, yeah, beggy. Have something already and still want more. My God. Eh? You tell me where that makes sense. When you get anything, if somebody come give you a little money for to stock up the shop and the profit you get, you go out and restock your own darn shop. Let me go look on it now. Me tired down. Me tired down. Who don't do blasted wicked? Who don't too wicked? Why don't you do it? Me bring out the belt to the man. Belt have to come out to them. Me tired down. You know how long me bring out she? That she there over there, so. That she, you alright? Okay, you know when that she come out, that she not normal. That she's a hooligan, drunken spirit. It don't make no sense. Irati, they come on camera. And hear me clearly, because you have to compartmentalize everything and look into things, because some people, honey, have no problem with coming on camera and asking. No problem with it. And if that's what they want to do, they are allotted that. If people want to give out of their pocket, they can do that. But you got to have no shame in your game. But when someone has not asked for that, do you not give them respect? I'm saying. If somebody didn't know, and this is something that makes them anxious and nervous and worry, because y'all don't understand, it's not everybody that's just hiding that they're getting because they want to show off in the community. Some people have issues that they don't want people to know. You understand? And you have to kind of protect people. This part of this has to do with protection. You have to consider poor people prideful. But some of you when deserve for the pan camera for the whole of we sister when I enjoy and go spirit. And I ask me, I tell you. So it depends. I'm not going to be against the camera, but I will be against the camera when the camera is not used appropriately. You can't use camera to tear people's life down. You cannot. Because some of you put people on camera and see to put them on camera, their lives have never been the same. It's a good and a bad. It's a double-edged sword. And guys, I think we covered a lot in this charity thing today. I think, it's something we can always give our opinions on. But if your heart isn't right in just a generalized setting, charity is not for you. Do you see? It takes a long time for many people to stop thief. And it takes a short time for people to want to start stealing. Because charity, when they get big money, the devil whisper in your ears and say, just take a little $1 or $2. And next week, a 3, 4, or 5. And then the week after, because your heart has to be what? Clean. That's why enough person got church go rob on no. Because if your heart not clean, when the people them start say, give me this, give me that, beg this, beg that. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Here's a check for 10,000. Here's a check for 2,000. After a while I say, so me have one little light bill for 20. Me have one little light bill, me want them could squeeze like a church. Hey, you start wondering in your mind. And that's how the devil get you. Because now you start ponder off the technical money off the top. You start pondering how we're going to do it. And then you say, and I really stealing and I really thief because, and I'm much, But that's how the devil gets to the compromise, I saw him get, And then, it's just like with the man. So me, I get this, I go for a dinner date with man. I'm going away, I'm going to the house. And the boy invite you over the yard. And instead of tell the boy to bring you home, you're stepping on the house. I'm not going to do nothing, I'm not going to do nothing now. And the boy offer you the wine. You say, chum, we can drink the wine and go home. And then all of a sudden, you wake up next morning in the boy bed. You talk the truth. I don't want real one. Over yesterday we had the real talk, HARDTALK, That means there's loopholes and awareness. And if you're not aware, when them loopholes come, remember I tell you, you take all the money and run over with all the junk spirit. You're your husband, you're your wife, you're your girlfriend. We're going to Mexico. Mexico! Mexico! Me I come! And so you go feel after a while, you want to go to the hotel, go the bar suit, hey, let's see me the yo, hey, yeah, girl, yes, good ass. Yeah, me had it, huh, wait there, booty shot. Wait, girl, you listen to me. Booty shot. Oh, girl. Girl, I'm in the hotel. What you doing? Girl, what you doing? Girl, I'm over here in this jacuzzi, girl. Girl, Mr. I run into a little PPP loan. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, man, me and the man over here. Yes, girl. Me and the man. So we get the money. See me a funny good friend. One look supporter. Yeah, like something, They don't know. Say a thief, you thief. You understand? Because them give out of them heart. Them no know say you they go take the money there and scheme them. Do you want me to get in the fact that people are not receiving phone calls about their money and acknowledgement on different charities? Not just one. That's why, and mistakes do happen. So that's why you have to analyze, see what happened. Don't just jump up and say, "Wah." No, pretty thing. Because even your very true charity people can make mistakes. Your very true charity people you love can make mistakes. So I want my mature people out there also that charity will be a learning curve for some of you. Some of you, charity will be the death of you emotionally. Because charity come in and it damage you so bad. It turn you against people because this whole time you met some good people and instead good people, they may realize it wasn't good people and they have to end up cut them off. True charity because they want to run the show and are you sure? Hey, you want me to talk? It's a lot of things to consider. Yes, God is watching us. Now, Mr. Onasio Beso. I understand, but if so much lies and slander on an individual, I do not wrong her, even if it's disturbing. Yeah. The charity thing with Donna has created such a bad look and controversy for her. And it's not that no one expects Donna to be perfect, because I don't expect that. But when you do charity, you're also, in a public setting, you're opening yourself for scrutinization. You're opening yourself to be judged. That's why I said Dana has to be careful what she say on camera. And everything Dana have enough of herself, come telling her. And some of you over there, you know, just enough so and not put Dana in a battle wall. And if you stop it. Someone I put the thing over there on the sound a planka shop. But how is it your planka tear shop and Dana has a certain type of art and you're in the comment area talk a certain way? Someone who only follow Dana because you want to be like Dana. You don't have no love for Dana. Because if you go have love for Dana, you're going to reflect the heart of the supporter. That's why I tell people, don't come in my chat with foolishness because you check you and ice your backside up out of you. Give me a ramp. You think you're this? I'm going to start to respect my thing. You understand? So we start shutting down those things on our platforms. I've been shutting this mess down on my platform. And I see people following now, but this good chit chat been. You understand? Some of you have the authority to shut it down a long time, but you waited forever to do it. But now I see it being shut down. Which means the people that own the platform has authority and power to bring good, to bring transformation, to bring change. But you guys sit like a bump on a log and let stuff roll out before you check it. And wonder why it turned out to be a whole volcano exploding. Don't wait until the battle is over. Shout now. Hey, what me say? Don't wait till everything turn chaos. You understand? Before you check a people them, check them every time they come with the foolishness. Let them know how to conduct themselves. Let people know they come on your platform with it, you're blocking them off. On a disrespectful to backside. If you don't like people's lifestyle, stop following them. But you go over there and attack people. You don't let what? So your sin is so your sin. Your sin and a sin. Not because you're the Ruksa of Salisu run this so. Lord Jesus. Let me not. Me not add and talk, you know. Me not add and talk. Because this is the realness that's going to get us through this. It is what's going to get us healed. It is what's going to get you and me to the next level. But we just too enough and prideful for no reason. Hypey, and enough of you don't want to acknowledge the good girl. But you watching. Wait a minute, my belly button. You watching. We're not here for numbers, baby. We're here for impact. And we stand confidently in that. It's why we don't have to run nowhere and beg nobody nothing. Because you watching. Give credit where credit is due. Give respect where respect is due. So we can all exist together. So we can succeed together. Do you know why some bloggers can never work together? Because everybody thinks it's about money. Ah, them gonna get the highlight, them gonna like them more than me, them person. Them. God give you and give you, and He give me and give me. I will miss it and go through my hardship to be who I am. Don't envy me. Come in and envy you. We gotta get out of this bad man, drunker attitude and spirit. God's intention for us is never to be this divisive when you're on the internet. Socialization is what the internet is about. But some of you in your corner acting like somebody chasing you for some clout. Y'all are weird. The amount of clout me could I get past certain things, I don't even put a lot of things out. Because it's not about, I don't care. I'm just a simple woman. Mirati. The amount of information, when I see people do, I can supply the information I have sometimes in my phone. If me can't talk, the whole of this internet I mash up. Remember that. Remember me tell you. Me not ask. Because if I can't play hypocrite, I don't want. When you can't nice to me, I don't want. I see a rat a mile away. Because me look like me have cheese for me, but trust and believe. A rat chop over here. When you're supporting each other. Support each other from a genuine place. From a genuine place. So, guess what? If you're wrong, I can tell you. If I'm wrong, you can tell me. And we talk on the side. And we solve it and move on. What the heck are we coming out here fighting each other for? Oh, I must be paying your bills. I must be paying your bills. I don't got that much time and energy. You understand? And if anybody don't want to acknowledge the good girl chit chat, you don't got to, because God will be glorified in my life. Not even I. Not even I want the glory. I want God to be glorified. Because if some of you would stop taking God's glory, stop taking out God's bread out of mouth, stop taking off God things them and wear them, and give him back what is due unto him. You lost your savor. You lost your saltiness. You lost your passion. That's got nothing to do with me. But I'm here to encourage you to find it back. I'm here to put the power in you and kick you on your body and laugh with you while we do it. And when we feel a little down, we play a little music and we come chat and keep it moving. We not linger nowhere for long. We not pre nobody for long. We got our own lives to focus on. Some of you cannot even differentiate the difference because you're so caught up on the internet. When you stop me the internet driving you crazy. These people are fake. Not all of them is real. The real ones will reach out to you on the outside of social media. The real ones will return your phone calls when they see you call them. Yeah. The real ones will hit you with that phone call after the live is over. The real ones know how to send you a message when they don't disagree, when they don't agree with you. But when they send that message, they give you some respect up in it. Because they don't have to agree with me. And I'm okay with that. But you don't with me. You don't come with style you. I see, when you can't program the good guy now. Because when I come out here, I preach, I beat you, I kick you, and we relax and go through sleep. I don't care. Not care. If you try me, I go answer you. And that I mean mix up, because I don't do mix up. But what I go tell you, when I come over here, I will mix you, shake you, put you. Yeah, that's me. And that's with no hate in my heart. That is what just simply saying, guess what? Shake it up. You don't have to be this way always. Over here is a safe place. Why you come defend yourself? Why you come defend things for? Pray the thing. Humble yourself and chill. Get to know people for yourself. That's all. In a response, the good girl could have talked out her mouth or drunk race and wrong and go crazy one day. Wanna go what? Tear me down? Can me make mistake? Cause me a human too. I'm flesh too. I can do wrong too. Don't expect no good out of me. Because without God, me a drunk crow. Without God, I'm terrible. On the same face. Imagine how I would be without God. My God. I don't go and kick anyone down. I ask. I tell her. People don't run with me for a reason. People don't play with me for a reason. When me in school, girls see me and walk clean and pass. Because nobody not played me like that. And I don't give that energy. I've never come and attack people. I'm always been a serious person. Even though I'm jokey, when I'm walking in the hallway at school, people are like, why you look like you're mad? I'm not mad. I just got a serious face. So people don't usually just attack me. And if they know they're attacking me, you better come correct. Because baby, if you're gonna come and you go, hey, I'm telling you, I can chew you out really nicely without even ever disrespecting you. Trust and believe that. Because someone want to think when I bully and think can go style people. Because them say God. No, baby. No, baby. We say God from we in the womb. And when we didn't go 6 feet and we don't go stop say God. So you can't use God cuss me. Because if you're not even in a God, hey, not call your name. If you're not even in a God, shut your mouth. Because your life, hey, is just the same. That sound like a rap to me. Me don't talk. Good morning. Y'all know
This is your girl Annie, and it is
Chit Chat TV,
where we have those
hard conversation. If you don't have me on Chit Chat TV _underground, what are you waiting on? Follow me and I promise I'll follow back. And while you at it, hit the link in the bio. Guys, we could linger on this all day, but I felt like we said enough. I felt like we said enough. Now I want to thank all my supporters, even over here on Facebook. All of you. Big up on yourself. Big up on a nice, clean self. All right? And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Share the live. Share the live. Let me see what I say over here. I'm going to go back to this Facebook and read the comments because it's a little different on Facebook than it is on YouTube. And YouTube, the comments are like right there, but Facebook is kind of like, it's different. All right, big up on yourself. Now, YouTube. I have enough myself now, because these, you know that already. They become highly blessed and favored, but no flavor because the salt is gone out of the end of verse. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the live today. I'm sorry for the difficulties with the sound. I had no idea. And usually, I pay more and close attention. I'm so congested, guys. So much more attention to the YouTube. But the phone, something is wrong with my stand. I think I don't use it up so much that my thing is kind of seem like it's worn out. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably conversation was good. Do you feel like the conversation was good today actually? Because I felt like today was really good. Today we just got into some real things. Carry on with me when I can't hear you. Why you can't hear me? What do you keep can't hear me? Check your messenger, and we need to be careful. Okay, I'll check my messenger, Julian. What you mean you can't hear me, guys? You not hearing me? Tell me you can't hear me. Hold on. Hold on, the people. I'm turning off the light. They're coming on. You can't hear me? Oh my God. I am here now. You can't hear me, though? Let me know if you can't hear me or not. That I want to know. Because Pauline said she can't hear me. Pauline! It's when you take up the phone we can't hear. It's when you take up the phone. How me supposed to take up the phone and the phone supposed to work while me take it up same way to do? You know what? Because of the way me have the thing position today, you know. I don't know what happened today. You are touching something when you pick up. I wonder why me touch. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Cooking with Cleo, big up yourself, sweet darling. Guys, I'm gonna make some coffee. I go buy one coffee this morning. I want to instant coffee. I'm not gonna drink no milk with the coffee. Drink one instant milk. Love Destiny, big up yourself, darling. I hope you guys enjoyed the live because I really enjoyed actually today talking to you guys. I enjoyed it a lot. And we got into some things. Oh my God. We got into something. Delco, big up yourself, mama. We got into some things today. I felt good today. We beat, teach, and go on. Listen, we didn't really even beat nobody per se. We just was talking about charity. But we beat the mindsets. We beat the messiness. We beat, the ideas. We talked about them. We compartmentalized today. I could go all day. I could talk all day. Chit-chat has a long-winded mouth. But guess what the good guy do? I have to limit myself. I have to have self-control. And I have to not talk all day long. I have to start learning some of those things. Remember, so we are learning together, right? So when I come, I'm going to knock you with the good sauce. Take the sauce. And when I have a link upon it, me want to sit good in your belly button. I want you to share it out. Me not want you to sit down on the live and I share the live. Me want the live go out. Because I notice, YouTube is different. I don't have no problems with views on Facebook. Trust and believe. YouTube, I be doing my videos and I be looking at, okay, end of view. Okay, whatever, move on. I don't even linger on that no more. Because I know I have a true supporters that actually watch me and actually look forward, and sometimes they don't get the notifications, they don't see my videos are out. YouTube is shady, I'm telling you. It's shady. But everybody come over here to the all out uno. Me can't call out on the name, but everybody were over here all right now and pop through the good girl. Remember, I'm telling someone means something to me, and I love and appreciate you guys for the support. Remember, please keep it genuine, even when you go to other platforms. Please, maybe stop act up. What me good clean tell me good clean them. Understand my heart. Just know that I love and respect you. Please, 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 please. If you want to talk to me on the side, please don't relent to hit me up. I'm here for you, and I want you to be here for me in the right way, and appropriateness, of course. So I thank you guys. All right, you have a good day. Bye.